Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new haircut tutorial. Jay here from EasyBladeShavingProducts.com. Today we're going to do a skin fade, and we're going to use a Wahl Senior. And what we're doing right here is the machine is all the way closed, so we're creating, I guess, a zero. And at the end, we'll go over it with our T outline and make it completely skin. And what I'm doing is just going all the way to the temporal area of the head and just following that all the way around the head, making sure that it's nice and clean. Don't rush. It isn't a race. You want to make sure that you're being very careful and just, making sure it's not as straight as possible. It doesn't have to be straight, as you guys can see. You don't have to go crazy with that because during our blend, we'll get that straightened out very easy. Basically, got the machine closed, guys. Bend the ear. Don't be afraid to bend your customer's ear. What I'm doing is flicking my wrist to create that line. As you see me flicking, once I get to the part where I want to be at, I kind of like flick the machine. And what that does is stop your machine from where it's going. Okay, guys, so what I'm using here is a 1, and I'm going with the grain, guys, not against it, just keeping it a little bit darker, and I'm going with the grain. And you want to make sure you keep your machine flat, and just watch out for the way the hair is growing. Very important, because if you're going with the grain and the hair is actually growing the opposite way, you're going to leave a patch, okay? And especially at the top of the head, right there in that section where the hair actually grows from, it's kind of like a cowlick, I want to call it. You got to be careful with that part, because if you hit that the wrong way, you could possibly, like I said, leave a hole in the hair, leave a patch, whatever you want to call it. So this area over here, I'm being really careful and just watching the way his hair is growing and just taking my time going with the grain. Same thing all the way around the head. Just follow it, making sure everything is nice and straight. Combing it in the area, the way it needs to be combed. As you can see, I have the comb in the other hand. Just making sure that I'm combing it in the right direction where I'm going to be going against. Okay. Same thing, guys. Let's go with the grain, making sure it's nice and clean. So what I did was I kept the same clip on there, that one, and I went against the grain. And as I go higher, I'm basically opening the lever and blending into that, that with the grain, one clip, going the other way. So I'm just like blending right into it. Okay. And I'm bringing that a little high. As I get higher, I'm opening it up and blending right into that previous clip, which is the same clip, but it was cutting the opposite way. And I'm continuing to comb the hair the way it needs to be combed, flicking my wrist. Okay. I've been falling in love with these cordless clippers. If any of you guys have been watching me for years, I used to love the Andis Masters. I still do, but I've been loving the cordless. Now I hear that Andis has a cordless Andis Masters as well. Might have to grab one of those as well just to see how that feels, because I was always an Andis guy. Never really was a Wahl guy, but these Wahls have been very, very good to me. Flicking the wrist as I get higher, open the lever, guys. Same thing. But fall in love with these cordless clippers. Again, I'm a little late, kind of a veteran in the game, and I've been corded for a while. If you guys see, I have a corded T outliner, but I'm gonna start switching over to the cordless T outliners as well. Again, flicking my wrist as I go up higher, I'm opening the lever, as you guys can see. Okay, combing it down, getting a little higher, opening the lever, and what that does is blend that right into the top of the head. You don't want to go with the machine closed all the way up, because that's going to leave a line. Okay, guys, so as I get higher, of course, opening that lever. Okay, just following that all the way around the head. All right, so this is a pretty simple fade, guys. Basically, we're going to use 2 clips in just the machine, and I'm just going over it a little bit. I saw a little bit of patches. What I'm doing now is just combing it down, and what I did was grab our half guard, very important guard, to get that real, close to the skin. And same steps, guys. As I get higher, I'm opening it up, and what that's doing is allowing me, when I open it up, it's allowing me to blend into that previous clip. Okay, same thing, flicking the wrist. Pretty easy fade, guys. Fading is easy, once you start structuring it and knowing what you're doing. It takes time, takes practice. I've been doing this for over 20 years. Yeah, so you just want to make sure that you continue to practice. All right, same thing, flicking the wrist. As I get higher, I open the machine. And all the details are going to come, guys, once I take off that clip. What I'm doing is just setting up the foundation for this, and I'm going to make sure that it's nice and clean. Okay, same thing all the way around the head, following the area need to follow. And we're going to get to the other side of the head as well and start to blend that in as well. You guys can see there's a nice blend taking place. Once we take off that clip, that last line you see at the bottom is going to go away. All right. So when you open up this clipper with no clip on it, it's basically the same thing as this half clip. All right. So that clipper with no guard on it, just the metal opened up, is the same thing as that half clip on the machine closed. Okay, here I go. Cracked it open just a little bit to get that line out. Then the ear, got to get around the ear. Open it up slightly. Open it up all the way. Okay, guys, all hair is different. This particular client has coarse hair, a little bit different than straight hair. You know, you just got to handle, you know, each haircut accordingly. And you got to be able to handle every grain, every type of hair, guys. Again, look at the blend, it's starting to come in nice. As you can see, as I get higher, I'm just opening and flicking my wrist so I won't go higher. Okay, guys, same thing all the way around the head. All right, going a little lower, flicking my wrist as I get higher. Same thing all the way around, guys. And we should have a nice blended fade. Same thing on the sides. As I get higher, open up that clipper. Nice and clean. All right, and if you need to go back over it with any other clips, you go over it. For video purposes, I probably touched it up with a clip just to make sure it was nice and clean. Behind the camera, behind the scenes, obviously couldn't go over it as much as I could with the camera on. Here we go with the T outliner, just skinning it all the way out. You want to make sure you get behind those ears, guys. Very important. Don't leave hair behind your customer's ears. They go home, they notice that, they're gonna be pissed off and they're not gonna come back to you. So that's very, very important if you want to keep a customer. Same thing over here, skinning it all the way out. As I get to where the zero line was, you see me flicking my wrist. The zero line was a little higher than that, remember? So as I'm getting to that point, I'm flicking my wrist because I don't want to go where that zero line was, or I'm going to create a new line. What I'm doing is I have the machine upside down and I'm just flicking my wrist. Okay, you guys can see we have a nice blend. And what we're going to do now is just line him up. Okay, so when I line a person up, I like to start in the middle of the head and work my way from side to side. As you guys can see, that's the blend. And starting going across, all the way across, from the middle to the sides, from the middle to the sides. Okay, trying to keep it as natural as possible, guys. Don't want to go too high. I'm trying to keep it as natural as possible. And you want to get in the corner with your T. Always good to have a T outliner. As you guys can see, I don't have a cordless. Definitely gonna have to grab a cordless soon. Like I said, stuck in those old ways. Love that corded T outliner. Very sharp, very efficient. Very efficient. Just love the power of it. But I've been seeing a lot of people with the cordless, a lot of my friends and stuff like that, and I've been, testing them. And basically, this is what you got, guys. Lined up, nice and sharp. And that's what we got, guys. All right, guys, hope this video helped you guys out a lot. Jay here from EasyBladeShavingProducts.com. If you guys need products, you can go ahead and use the coupon code YouTube and grab some of the Easy Blade Shaving products. If anything, like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon.